Good afternoon, Pep. I wonder if I could just ask you about team news first. Injuries, and essentially Vincent Kompany. What's the situation with Vincent, and how serious is the leg injury?
He's not ready for tomorrow.
And longer than that? I mean.
No, I don't know. I think will not be longer. Will not be long. Hopefully, for the Huddersfield game, will be ready. But for tomorrow, no.
Is he the only injury concern that you have then?
Yeah, more or less they are okay. We're going to see him after the training, in the training session this afternoon.
Pep, how highly do you rate Monaco?
Well, it's like a spectator. It's so nice to see them. I'm really impressed how good they are. Physical, strong. The fullbacks play like a wingers. The wingers play like attacking midfielders. The two strikers, fighters, and in the box, Falcao, Germain. They are killers in the box. So both holding midfielders, Fabinho, Bakayoko, they are intelligent, physical, strong. They arrive to the box. Complete team, so it's the most successful team in Europe in terms to score goals. So tough draw. Looking forward to play against them. How is our level? So just compliment because they are a real good team.
Pep, have you decided yet who's going to play in goal? Are you willing to tell us? And if so, what's your thinking there?
Our goalie?
Yes.
Goalkeeper? No, tomorrow going to decide.
Also, could you give us a bit of an insight into how you've been working with Sergio Aguero, how he's been working, how your staff are working to try and get the very best out of him again?
Sergio is have enough experience, so he knows, everybody knows we are here to help them, so that's why we are here. I know what he's trying to do, especially without the ball, but with the ball too. So no, we're going to talk with him like all the other his teammates to convince them if tomorrow in these two games in 180 minutes we are not able to do our best performance or our high level will not be possible, because in that level it's so demanding for my experience in the Champions League. But that is what I wanted to tell them. So guys, we have to go there. One is the most beautiful competition to play. Maybe not the most important, but the most beautiful competition to play. We have to do our best. If not, we don't have chance to go through the next round.
But does he do anything differently at all to try and get back into the goals, as it were?
With Sergio? No, but the guys who score goals is a talent, is a confident, is to be there, to his instinct. So it's nothing to do, it's just to go there, play, and how they have to move, how they have to create the spaces for himself, create his chances. It's not, it's not from TV control. So it's going to do for himself. So I'm not worried about that.
Just one sec, Sam. One sec. Camera's okay? Thanks, just from the side door there.
Hi Pep. How much has Willy Caballero improved this season? It seems like the difference in his distribution between the start of the season and now has been really impressive.
No, he started good in the beginning of the season. He played our previous Champions League in the first games and always good in top level. So he understood what we want, because we didn't know each other before we came here. So now we know better, and he was always good.
But he was always good, but do you not think he's performing even better now?
I think how he saved now in the moment, the games, the last 2 or 3, 4 games he played, it was the same in the beginning of the season. So Now maybe he read a little bit our build-up, our process, because we insist on that, we work on that. But I spoke with Xavi about him, about, of course, Claudio and Angus and all of them. They are getting better. We are satisfied with what we have done.
Hello, Pep.
Hi.
Fernandinho has played in 3 different positions in the last 3 games.
Yeah.
Would you be confident to play him in any of those positions in a game of this importance?
Yeah, of course, he's midfield player, holding midfield player. But we can play attacking midfielder is really good, runs in behind, arriving the right moment in the backs. Of course, in our build-up, like when playing the fullback is really good because like a midfield player, when the midfield players can adapt in different positions, they are intelligent. If not, they cannot play in that position. So of course, it's aggressive enough for win the duels when you have to defend in defensive. It's good to make backwards. So this player has a lot of qualities. He's strong in the air, so a lot of qualities.
Hello, mister. My name is Ivan from Global Brazil. Of course, Gabriel Jesus is not playing tomorrow, but he's having a great start here at Manchester City. From what you've seen until now, do you think he has what it takes to become maybe one of the best players of the world?
I'm not worried about that. So today the football looks like all the players has to be worried, became the best player in the world. It doesn't mean that means these kind of things. They have to be concerned and play and win like a team and play better and better. So he's 19 years old. Of course, his perspective is huge. He's a huge talent, but hopefully his target is to become a better player, win titles, or win a lot of games with his teams. And after that, the other is coming along.
Hi, Pep.
Bonjour.
After 2 years, Marcelo Bielsa come back to Lille. He signed. It's official now. I asked you about Bielsa, how he brings the game, how important he's coaching again. Thank you.
Mi admiración por it was in English the question. Yeah, my admiration for Marcelo Bielsa is huge. So because he made the players better, no, much better. I didn't meet one old former player from Marcelo Bielsa speak no good about him. How they are grateful about his influence in their careers, of course, in the football. He helped me a lot from his advices. When I am able to speak with him, I feel he want to help me. So it doesn't matter. That means important for me to say that about Marcelo, because it doesn't count how many titles he won in his career. Always we are judged about how many success we have, how many titles we won, and that is less important about how he's influenced about the football, about his football players. That's why for me it's the best coach in the world, and I'm looking forward to see him in Lille next season, and of course I'm pretty sure he will influence in their team, in their club, and their players will be huge, amazing. I'm pretty sure of that.
Hey, Mr. Guardiola here. Just as a coach, what do you think about Leonardo Jardim? What's your impression on him? Thank you.
But it's a long time there, so always he made a good jobs in the local league, in the Champions League. So I know how tough is a PSG in France in the Champions League, how quality they are in the last years, and knowing this year is in top with 4 or 5 points in front of PSG. With that argument, it's enough to see how good job he has made in that period in Monaco.
Hi. Ciao, Pep. Hi. Do you think that Manchester City is at which level in this moment for the Champions League competition? And do you think that the defeat of Barcelona by PSG gives courage to teams like Manchester City?
I said, for me, remains so the same. Barcelona remains the best team in the world. When he's in their level, nobody can compete against them. So it's the best. So, but 90 minutes, everything can happen. And of course, in the Champions League, I said before, you are not able to make 90 minutes plus 90 minutes in the high level. Everybody can beat you, and everybody can say bye-bye. So because the level is so high, the pressure, the players are in that game's full 100% concentration, focus on what you have to do. and his few mistakes, and we are delighted to be in 80 finals. We are in a club with a short history in the Champions League, so maybe it's the 5 or 6 times he plays in 80 finals, no more than that played. So Monaco was more in Champions League in the biggest stages more than us. So, and we are here to see how is our level. We are improving, and we are able to go to the next round.
Pep, in your final year at Barcelona, Falcao scored 36 goals for Atletico. Do you think he's back up to that level now, and how dangerous can he be for Monaco?
Yeah, but in Atletico Madrid made an amazing job after it was unfortunately for the injuries, and always you need time for that, for the tough injuries he had. It's always you need time, of course, you need the system, the way you play. Now is perfect for him because they attack inside, they crosses a lot, and this kind of players need that, and that's why it's back. I'm happy for that because I think he's a good professional, a nice guy, and I'm happy he's coming back and he's back in his level and scoring goals.
Pep, could I just check on the fitness of Gaël Clichy, please? How is he?
He had a problem in the back. It's much better. You have to see, but you should talk with the doctors before you come here, because every day you ask me about the conditions of my players. You could ask me the doctors, but I think it's better. It's better. I don't know. We'll be able for tomorrow.
Monaco have won in England on their last 2 visits, at Arsenal 2 years ago, at Tottenham this season. Do you think they're almost more dangerous away from home?
Good question. I don't know. I believe Monaco play safer, more comfortable at home than away. I prefer to play at home than away. But I saw the game 1 or 2 years ago against Arsenal, and they killed with Carrasco and Martial to the counter-attack. And the game against Tottenham, of course, the game was quite similar, but what I spoke before, they arrived 1 or 2 or 3 times to score goals. So that is, I think, the huge quality to Monaco. They don't need to create too many chances to score goals, because they arrive a lot of people, and Germain has a goal, Falcao has a goal, Bernardo Silva has the sense of goal, Lemert as well, and of course the fullbacks arrive. So the first goal against Tottenham in Monaco is a cross for the fullbacks and a headache for the fullback. So that is not easy to find that. So that's why they attack with a lot of people.
Pep, just here, please. Why is the history, pedigree, and experience so important in the Champions League? You talked about Manchester City only having a short spell at this level compared to other teams. Why is it so important?
I think the passion. I think the how beautiful, how amazing it is to be here again. So to be here is not easy. The people can think, okay, because Manchester City and England football, the most prestigious football, the most media, advertising is in the world, and that's why it's, and you have to be here. No. So a lot of clubs, big clubs are not here, and you have to live that situation like we are unlucky guys. And after that, you're going to play a game, like they are qualities, we have our qualities, and we're going to see. We have 2 games. And that is the point. Always I played that competition in that sense. And even in Barcelona, even in Bayern Munich, what they have more experience in that competition. They play, of course, to win that competition. And always I played that game. So wow, I'm lucky because I know how difficult it is, like a manager, like a football player, to be selected to be here. It's not easy to be here. It's not easy. And that club knows perfectly more than anyone else because in the terms it's not. I said many times, so in Champions League, the recent history is quite good, but not in the long histories. Manchester City was not there for a long time. So that's why we are satisfied. We're satisfied to be here. And I would like to convince the players to enjoy that moment. So, because it's beautiful. All the Europe is going to watching us, to analyze us, to kill us if we don't win, to say, oh, how good you are when we win. So and that is a huge experience. It's beautiful to live it.
Okay, last two.
Pep, just back on Falcao. English fans didn't see the best of him, obviously, here at United and Chelsea. Was that down to the systems those teams played, or was it because of his injury problems? And do you fear that he's got a bit of a point to prove when he comes back tomorrow?
I don't know, because I don't know what happened here. So I think always I thought that all the players are in the high level, in the top level. They are good players, but for many reasons, sometimes going well, sometimes not. So, but it's a question for Radamel Falcao. He knows exactly what happened. I didn't know. I was not here. I don't know. But I think all the players in that level, they are good. They are good.
Pep, in recent weeks you've played a central midfield three of Silva, De Bruyne ahead of Yaya. How impressive have you been with Yaya's sort of redeployment as a defensive midfielder? And is the fact that you rested him at the weekend a sign of how important he is to your team now?
But Yaya had a lot of experience. He played a lot of games. For that game against Huddersfield, I tried to give him a little bit rest. And of course, it's so important for his personality, for our build-up, for the quality. We are so satisfied. We have done. Of course, he's part of the history of the club. He helped the history. He helped this club to be where, in that moment, is, and of course, and since he's back, he came back and he's playing with us. He's playing high level.